What is poppin', y'all? It's your boy D-Mark, aka D-Mark. So, today I'm back with another video. So, last night I just checked out AEW Double or Nothing. I want to let you guys know that I didn't really check out the entire show because, to be honest, I have been having trouble watching the show last night. Which I was almost about not to watch it because I've been having problems online watching this, so I had to go back and we watched the entire thing just today, earlier this morning. I had to go back and watch it today. But I did enjoy some matches that were good, and then some matches should not even be on the card, honestly. But it was a great pay-per-view show, so we're just gonna get straight to the review cap. Before we get into this, already yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, cause I will be posting every single week. Let's get straight into this. So the kickoff show started with Hook and Danhausen was taking on Tony Nese versus Matt Sterling, which I didn't really see this match honestly. So the winner was Hook and Danhausen. But I didn't really see the kickoff show, so I didn't really care about it anyways. But the first match of the main event was MJF versus Warlow. I do have to say this was Warlow's night. Honestly, I actually took notes of this as I was watching it while I was watching this. So like the beginning of this match, Warlow was like in like a jail, was in like a holding cell, and he was escorted by security guards. And he reminds me of Goldberg's entrance when he was walking before his entrance. He would walk out with security. That's the same thing they did with Warlow, which I like that. And not like before the match started. During like the match and all that stuff, I was expecting Warlow to win, which he ended up did. So like during the match, MJF trying to use a dynamite ring, which obviously the referee looked at him. He was like, what are you doing?" He was like, "No, give me that ring, thank you," and put it in his pocket. And then MJF told Warlow, "I will double your pay," which Warlow handshake MJF, which MJ was trying to get away, and Ward was like, no, you're not getting away from me. Where do you think you're going?" So you know what he did? He powerbombed him, MJF. Not once, not twice, but 10 power bombs. He did 10 power bombs on MJF. And then Warlow ended up getting the victory. And then MJF was carried out by MT, but not really MTs, but he was carried out by on a stretcher. And then Warlow went up on stage, and his picture shows that he is officially signed with AEW, and his picture is on the screen. Bro, that's literally how you make a star. That's literally how you make a star right there. And everyone, even Warlow was emotional. The crowd was behind him, and they were emotional for him that Warlow actually got official in AEW now. Since now his contract with MJF is done. Now he's officially in AEW now, which I'm glad for him that he signed with AEW. Hopefully, down the line, so around sometime this year, he probably will get like a championship opportunity. Probably will go after the TNT title, which I don't know he do, but I'm pretty sure I want him to have like a championship opportunity. He probably will though. He probably will. But I literally did enjoy this match. I'll get this match probably like a 7 out of 10 for this. So this was a good match. And then the Young Bucks. The next match is the Young Bucks versus the Hardys. And honestly, this match was good. There's something I didn't really notice that Jeff Hardy was like, I don't know, he was walking like kind of weird and stuff, and I don't really know what was going on, but it says something right here in the article that Jeff Hardy's boot appeared to be broken. His boot probably was broken or something like that. I'm not sure about that, but y'all let me know in the comments if that's what happened, because honestly I wasn't paying attention to that. But the Hardy Boys did the tag team finish, which Matt did the twist of fate, and then Jeff did the swanton bomb. 1, 2, 3, and then the Hardys won. The Hardys won and beat the Young Bucks. So hopefully this was a great rivalry, and hopefully they move on from this. Hopefully I probably want to see the Hardy Boys go after for the tag team titles. I do want the Hardys go after the tag team titles and beat Jurassic Express for it. I would love to see that. Jurassic Express versus the Hardys. I think that would be a good match to have. Y'all let me know in the comments down in the comments if that's the match that y'all want to see, because I'd want to see it. So the next match is Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay for the TBS title. To be honest, I didn't really too much. I wasn't really this interested in the match because I already knew Jade Cargill was gonna win. Like after the match, and then after the match, Kiera Hogan and what's this girl's name? I forgot her name. I forgot her name, but apparently they was attacking Anna Jay, and then Chris Statlander came out there to help her out. In a special appearance was the former superstar Ember Moon, now known as Athena. Honestly, I knew Athena was gonna come to AEW. Pretty much several people already knew that she was gonna come, but I really wasn't expecting her to come this like last night. Like that was crazy when I saw that. But hopefully they will do something with her since she's officially signed with AEW now. Hopefully they will push her in that correctly. What am I saying? I hope they push Athena in the right direction, better like WWE was doing. Because honestly, I did watch her broadcast when she was interviewed by Chris, and she did get a lot emotional in that broadcast, and I really did feel bad for her that WWE just treated her like she was nothing. Cause I don't understand, like, how can you like bring somebody back? I mean, take somebody off of TV for months, and then you bring back on TV just to be a coach. Like, be a coach of what? Like, she was already a young talent. What does Athena needs to be a coach for? She's already a young talent that she's already presenting herself. So what does she needs to be a coach for? Like that's the part I didn't really understand right there. Which I was literally frustrated with that too. But that's nothing to hear there with WWE. But we're only just talking about AEW, why Athena is now arriving in AEW. I hope she does well in AEW. I hope AEW book her correctly like WWE does. Hopefully they do that. So the next match is House of Black. It was House of Black versus Death Triangle. This match was good too. I did enjoy the technical wrestling, all the back and forth with super kicks after super kicks, chops, all of that. But in the match, Julia Hartwell pops up when the lights went out, and then she sprayed black mist onto Pac's face, and then House of Black took the victory there. I don't know if they're gonna do a rematch on this, but hopefully they will. We just gotta see what happens on Wednesday. But now Julia Hart is a part of the House of Black. She is literally the new member of House of Black. I don't really pay too much attention to her. I mean, I do not all the time. I do watch AEW Dark, but not all the time. But I've seen her a couple of times of what she was doing with the Varsity Blondes and all that stuff. But I think this was the better change in her character. I think this was the best thing to do for her character and have a new look and all that stuff. I think that was the best thing for her to do. So I'm a little bit interested in see where this goes. Next is the men's Owen Hart Foundation tournament finals. It was Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole, which I'm assuming this is Samoa Joe's first loss in AEW. I think it is, but Adam Cole took the victory for this one. I was expecting Samoa Joe was gonna win it, and then all of a sudden Bobby Fish ended up getting involved in the match, causing Samoa Joe the match, and then Adam Cole hit him with the boom, and then he took the victory of it. Probably I would have Samoa Joe win that one, but I hopefully it does not affect anything. I hope it doesn't, but I mean, I wasn't upset that Adam Cole won here. I mean, with the final tournament, I wasn't upset about that. So the next match is the Women's Owen Hart Foundation tournament match. It was Dr. Britt Baker versus Ruby Soho. This match was good, but I feel like Ruby Soho could won this. Like, I wasn't expecting Britt Baker to win this, but I get why she won it. But I feel like they really should give the win to Ruby Soho, because compared with the Foundation tournament, Owen Hart was a special thing in wrestling that everyone cared about like during the 90s, which that was literally before my Owen Hart was before my time, before he even passed away, in 1999. So looking at his back history and looking at all the accomplishments that he had accomplished in his career, being Owen Hart being Intercontinental Champion, he was King of the Ring, on the Slammy Award winner, which I think he was. I could be wrong about that. I mean, he was the Slammy Award winner and then King of the Ring winner. But to me, honestly, I feel like if Owen Hart was still here, he will make AEW like it is now, which it is better, but it would be more better if he was still alive, if things were better. Not saying that AEW is bad, but it could be better if he was alive. But anyways, Ruby, it sucks that Ruby did not win this, but it was okay. I wasn't upset about it. Britt Baker win this. So, and afterwards, Owen Hart's his wife came out and did a speech, which I think it was, great to do. To let her announcing what Owen Hart means, everything in wrestling, or what he has done in his career. He's up here. He's always gonna be like in the wrestling world, and no, like it doesn't matter like what it is. Like Owen Hart, like watching Owen Hart, like back when I was watching all these clips of him having like feuds with Stone Cold and all these people he feud with. Like Owen Hart is a bigger thing in wrestling in AEW. During like compared with this whole tournament of his foundation, and his wife even made a speech about that, which it was cool to hear. I really did enjoy that. The next match is Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, and Paige Vizan versus Sammy Guevara, Frank Kazarian, and Ty Conti. I'm not really too much. I didn't really too much care about this match, but during like the matches was Sammy Guevara was super kicking Ty Conti, and he was like, oh my God, I cannot believe like I just did this. Oh my God, I gotta get out of here. Which I've been seeing Sammy and Ty on Instagram. They love each other to death. Oh my God, I've seen it. Every Instagram picture they posted, all you see them is kissing down at each other's throats. That's literally what all you see on Instagram. But I think Scorpio Sky and wait a minute. Yeah, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page took the victory here. Hopefully they move on from this, cause I didn't really care about it. The next match is Kyle O'Reilly versus Darby Allin, which I heard something that they gonna put more matches in the card, which it really was supposed to be on there. But this was a decent match, to be honest. This was a decent match, so there ain't nothing much to say about it. But Kyle O'Reilly taking the victory here. But I'll say Darby Allin and Kyle O'Reilly was a decent match. Not decent, but it was a good match to look at. So the next match is the AEW Women's World Title. It was Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb. Which this rivalry has been going on for weeks now. During like not the match, Bob did Thunder Rosa did took the victory for this, and I glad that I wasn't expecting Serena Deeb to win it, because I wasn't expecting her to win it, just all I'm saying. But Thunder Rosa retains her women's title, and hopefully she can find a better opponent for her on Wednesday. Hopefully they will announce that. And this match, oh my God, the Jericho Appreciation Society versus Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, Brian Danielson, and John Moxley in an R-Carty in arena. Like, I don't even know where to begin at. This match was literally a brawl. And like after John Moxley, Santana Ortiz, and Brian Danielson and Eddie Kingston, they actually was playing his theme song, playing his entrance music like during like when the match started. Like it was playing like when New Jack, RIP to New Jack, when New Jack comes out like during his entrance, and then his music starts playing like the entire match. That's literally what that was. But some crazy matches happened here, like Santana Ortiz crashing through tables, one of the members of the Appreciation Society, and then Eddie Kingston was all bloody, his shirt was bloody, his face was bloody, and then he walks down to the ring with a full of gasoline, and then he pours on Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho and Brian Daniels is like, what are you doing? Like what is this? Like what you don't like this is not it. Like what is you doing? Like this is not we're not doing that. So Ed Kingston and Brian Danielson get into like a little altercation, and then they wrestle each other on the mat, and then apparently Brian Danielson was gonna stomp Chris Jericho's head, in which Jake Hager ended up using like one of the turnbuckles, choke and wrapping around Brian's neck, and then Chris got the walls of Jericho, and at this point Brian did not even like tap out nothing. Like he was literally choked out, and then the referee got called the bell, and then the Jericho Appreciation Society wins. Which hopefully they will do something like this in the next pay-per-view or so. I don't know, but I feel like that's what they should. I feel like that's what they should do in the next pay-per-view, some around time this month. NXT War Games. You got 2 rings in Full Sail, the Blood and Guts match. They need to bring that back. I did enjoy what they did with a few years ago with MJF's team, and then the Inner Circle's team with the Blood and Guts match. I did enjoy that. They actually should bring that back. It will definitely make the fans go crazy for that. So hopefully that will happen. And then the next match is for the AEW Tag Team titles. It was Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus versus Team Taz, and then Keith Lee versus Swerve Strickland. I was expecting Keith Lee and Swerve was going to win it, but the Jurassic Express took the victory here. This was a good match, though. I did enjoy this match. I can probably see some of these people like Keith Lee and Powerhouse Hobbs being future world champions in the next like 7 years or so. I can definitely see that happening. Them being like future world champions down the line. And the last match of the night was the AEW World Championship. It was Hangman Adam Page versus CM Punk. Honestly, to be honest, they were getting booed last night. Like during the match, like MJF, like no. Adam Page was gonna hit CM Punk with the AEW title, and then all of a sudden he wanted to do it. Act like the referee is down, but Adam Page got the bell and he was gonna hit it at CM Punk. He was like, "Come on, come on, get up!" But people was booing for that, and then he throws the title, and then he was trying to do the buckshot lariat with CM Punk countered it. He hit the GTS 1, 2, 3, and CM Punk is the new AEW World Champion. Now, I wasn't expecting like CM Punk to win it. I really did not expect CM Punk to win the AEW World title. I was most likely expecting for why am I keep saying MJF? Adam Page to retain it. Because even though Adam Page has had a great title reign for these past several months, but I think it's time for CM Punk to. But I think it was time to give CM Punk the title here because the man has been he has not wrestled in like 7 years, so I can kind of understand why they would put the belt on him. But I'm glad that he won it, and afterwards he got emotional, and then the crowd got emotional with him, and yeah, no, I mean that's how the show ends, and hopefully CM Punk has a better opponent. Hopefully CM Punk does have an opponent to face him now since he AEW World Champion. I don't really know who to pick. I have somebody who's a heel.